That was amazing.
Right? Now I have to watch your sisters dance.
Fine, I'll introduce you to them.
Wait, is that my mom? With my grandma? She usually isn't well enough to walk this far away from home.
You know what they say. That is a time of renewal. Maybe that air was just enough to rejuvenate her. Do you want to go and join them?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Chào mẹ, chào bố ngoại.
Chào cô, chào bà.
Hello, Gong, Vin. I see the two of you are also here to celebrate that.
Yeah, being here reminds me a lot of home. Back then, I'd actually help my parents decorate their front porch with hoa mai.
Hoa mai. When I was a little girl, I used to beg my mom for yellow ao dai because of them.
Yes, she would. Although, when I was growing up, my family always bought potted hoa dao. Yerba ngoai always preferred them over hoa mai.
Why? Was that like this when you lived in Vietnam?
Yes, it's just as vibrant as I remember.
So you would also go to the festivals?
Yes, in the evenings. In the mornings, I would go back to our family home, the one we're staying at now, and have a meal with my father's side of the family. But I spent my last Tết in Vietnam at Diep's home.
Who's Diep? Was he your best friend? Your ex-boyfriend?
Gwen, don't nói bậy bạ. Don't say those things.
My best friend? Yes, he was. And so much more.
Tiếng mưa rơi bên ngoài ô kính anh nhìn ra, tiếng mưa như đang nhìn thấu tâm tình ta. Nhành hoa hướng dương kia nhạt đi, một màu hoa khác không như mọi khi, hoặc chỉ là do tiếng mưa rơi làm cảm giác ta như vậy thôi. Tiếng mưa rơi bên ngoài ô kính trong chiều nay, sắp tan ca rồi nhưng làm sao đón em về đây. Vì anh biết em sẽ làm ngơ, bỏ mặc anh giữa mưa ôm mộng mơ.
Here, Bawai. Have some tea.
Cảm ơn cháu. Cháu có sao không? What's wrong, Wing?
Who are these letters from?
When I studied in Saigon, my parents wanted me to write home about my university life. I didn't know they kept them after all of this time.
And these pictures, are they from that party we were talking about earlier? The one with your friend Diep?
Yes.
Who's this girl?
That girl was a friend of mine, Tuilio. We weren't always close, but early on she was good to me, kinder than many of my other classmates.
Wait. This boy sitting next to you, that's not Grandpa. Is that Diep?
Yes, that's Diep, my best friend.
Why? Why did you leave Vietnam?
My family moved to the south when I was a young girl, after the country split. We were Catholic, so staying in the north, that wasn't even an option my father would consider. We left everything behind, our home, our family and friends, the land my parents thought they'd die on. It was so crowded on the train, we sat shoulder to shoulder on the floor. I was so afraid of losing my parents in the crowd, I kept clutching onto the sleeve of my mother's autotan. The journey was tough, but my parents thought it would be easier than staying. My family thought that being in the South would grant me and my siblings freedom, the safety to be who we wanted to achieve all that we could. But safety comes with rules, and all you can do is follow them. I didn't move to America until I was 18. Not by choice, at least not really. But I couldn't stay. Not after what he did.
Do you mean Diep? What did he do?
He was just as bad as the rest.
What do you mean?
Thôi, trễ rồi. It's getting late now. Bà đi ngủ trước nha. Mai mình gặp. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Okay. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but what about the rest of these pictures and letters? Can I still read them? It's okay if not.
Do as you wish.
Thưa bố mẹ, Mom, Dad, the professor wanted to talk to me about an exciting opportunity, one that's overseas.
Chờ người tình lỡ là tình đầu tình rực rỡ tình trong dĩ vãng.
You wanted to see me, Dad?
Oh, yes. Sit down. Let's talk. Gone. Deal. You're growing up now. It's time you start thinking about where you're headed after you're done with school. I know it's not always easy, but it's time you take your life seriously. No more drifting aimlessly. That includes your relationships as well. Now, I understand that your interests lie elsewhere, and I don't want to tell you who to date. But that being said, Tweeliu's father proposed a match.
What? There's no way. She knows about us. She wouldn't let that happen. I won't let that happen.
Dad!
No. Don't misunderstand, okay? It's okay if your heart's not there, but gone, relationships matter. Who you choose, who you walk beside. These choices can shape your future. If you don't take them seriously, you risk breaking hearts. And I don't want that for you, Dia. I wouldn't want to see you hurt, and I wouldn't want to see Lan hurt either.
But how do you know?
God, I'm your father. I can tell these things. Oh, I believe Lan must be waiting for me as well. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Oh, hi.
Lan, it's good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. What did you want to talk about?
Well, have a seat, okay? Well, Lan, I know you're a long way from graduating, but I was curious. Have you thought about your plans after graduation yet?
I'm not sure. I really like the work I do with you, and I feel like I've been learning so much. But my parents want me to return home, enter the convent.
Jay, you're too gifted to be hidden away like that. You know, Lan, when I studied abroad in America, I made connections, good ones. This might come as a surprise to you, but one of my friends from Texas, he's willing to mentor you.
Texas? What do they even have there? Cows?
That sounds amazing. But I can't afford that, especially if I can barely afford living in Saigon.
No. Don't worry about the money, okay? I can sponsor your studies abroad for a year, but it will only be for a year. After that, you need to support yourself, but Lan, I want you to think carefully about this, okay? This is a great opportunity. Times here, they can be uncertain.
What do you mean?
Lan, I don't know if your parents have discussed this with you already, but there's been an increased military presence in the countryside. The universities has already told us faculty to prepare for the worst. It's just, I have a feeling that this situation, this conflict, it's only going to get worse from here.
Professor, I don't know what to say. Thank you. But could I get some more time to think about it?
Of course, take all the time you'd like, but my friend does need to know by the end of the week, so make sure you let me know by then, okay?
She'll go. Of course she'll go. She's smart, she's driven, she's hardworking. She deserves it. She doesn't need me. Well, not as much as I need her. Everything feels different when she's with me. And when she leaves, what'll happen to me?